This is Carl the Cobra Frutch, and you're watching Lights Out.
This is Faisal Khan for Lights Out, proudly sponsored by Spartans Law. We're here in Manchester for the Misfits DAZN series. I'd like to be joined by boxing trainer Mr. Malik Scott. Malik, firstly, thank you for taking your time out to speak to me. How you doing? How's your stay in the UK been so far?
It's good. It's always good when I'm over here. I love the people. I love the weather. I love the cigars, and I love the cafes, and I love the coffee and the coffee shops, which is the cafes. I'm not that big on the food. Never been big on the food here. It's pretty dry, and the season just don't hit. It hit different.
When can we expect to see Deontay Wilder fight in the UK then?
We're looking forward to it, man. Forget the UK. When are we just going to see him fight? I'm happy with. I don't care if he fight in the basement. I shouldn't say that. I mean, I want to see him fight high level. You guys know what I mean. It's frustrating to talk about. We know who he's supposed to be fighting in January, and we know the negotiations is at a standstill now. So it's frustrating, but it is what it is, man.
Why are the negotiations at a standstill right now with Anthony Joshua and his team?
Because the powers that be and the business of boxing is very frustrating at times, and that's just what it is. Like it's business is frustrating when you're trying to get big fights done, and that's just what it is, man. It's just frustrating.
You and Deontay teamed up, I believe, at the early stages of 2021. This has been a situation that started all the way back after Joshua beat Klitschko, where Deontay and Anthony held all the cards in the heavyweight division. When you took over with Deontay, did you ever imagine and think to yourself that even before I was with Deontay, when he had the belts and Joshua had the belts, that fight never happened? And have you ever been fully confident that that fight will happen at some point?
I'm fully confident in nothing concerning other people's decisions in boxing, especially when it comes to the business. I just want the best for Deontay. I want the best for our team. And it's just frustrating, man. Just frustrating. Frustrating time because the fight's supposed to happen in January is not happening. And now I got to constantly sit here and talk about it with you guys and repeat it over and over. And it frustrates me more because I want the best for my brother. And what's best for my brother is him being active. So.
Well, if not Anthony Joshua, we'll move away from him. Who are the other possible opponents? Andy Ruiz?
Alexander Usyk, somebody in the top three. One of those guys. It has to be because that's who Deontay is, big-time boxing. So we just got to get it done and get these big fights made.
We understand at some point the Tyson Fury-Alexander Usyk fight will get announced, hopefully after the Fury and Ngannou fight. Who walks away with all the marbles, Malik?
With who?
Fury-Usyk.
I'm 70-30 for Fury right now, but I want Usyk to win. Because I got, a relationship with Usyk, and I want Deontay and Usyk to fight as well. I want Deontay and Fury to fight for a fourth time. I want Deontay to knock all these motherfuckers out, bro, because he can.
I'd love to see Fury.
I want him to own. I want him to earn all the revenue, all the big money. I want all the lights on Deontay. You know what I mean? I want the best with Deontay, man.
I'd love to see Fury Wilder 4 again. Before I let you go, just two more. I'll move you away from the heavyweight scene. What did you make of Jermell Charlo's performance against Canelo Alvarez? Was that just a fighter that perhaps maybe turned up and, froze during the big occasion?
Yeah, it happens at times. It happens. But Jermell Charlo is still a 154-pound champion. He's still vicious. And if anybody at 154 think it's sweet like that, let's see them go in there and do what Canelo did. They probably won't. But I would love to see him in Crawford because I think that's a very, very big revenue fight, high magnitude, and coming from a craft standpoint, they both are very, very good. So I would like to see that.
There's a rumor on Twitter right now circulating a rematch between Spence and Crawford could take place in February.
I want to see that. I have no comment about that fight.
Even if it doesn't happen at 154 pounds?
About that fight happening again, brother. And that's just not to you. I've been saying it. I'm not a fan of that fight happening again. I don't want to, no more comment, but I don't want to say that.
One final one before I do let you go. A lot of history and a lot of rivalry between Chris Eubank Jr. Conor Benn.
Yes.
Conor Benn would have to move up in weight.
Yes.
Would you think that's the right move for him if he was to fight Chris Eubank Jr.? Do you think maybe he should tackle 147 or 154?
I don't care what weight the fight happened at. I believe that the fight should happen. That's a very, very good fight. Eubank won his last fight, but he didn't look good enough for Conor to be worried about anything, so I think it's a good fight.
Malik, before I let you go, look into that camera. Tell me who is the next big thing in boxing from America. Give us a kid to look at, the one that's going to catch our eyes.
The next big thing boxing in America right now is you see Deontay Wilder fighting whoever the fuck he fights. All right, let's go.
Malik Scott, thank you very much for your time, and thank you for talking to Lights Out, brother.
I see it. All right, love.